The mission here at Reward Gateway is to make the world a better place to work, and we work with 1,800 clients globally to achieve that. We do that via an engagement platform which integrates all employee benefits, perks and discounts, recognition, employee well-being, employee surveys and general internal communications. And all of those help attract, engage and retain the best employees they can. Financial challenges that I was facing with regards to our merchant service provider came mainly from the fact we were working with a gateway and an acquirer separately. That meant generally that any conversation, any change, any progress required the involvement of two sets of teams, two sets of account managers, two sets of client services, which just in a high-paced growth backed by a private equity firm just wasn't sustainable for us. So we reached out to the market to see what was out there.
With Checkout.com, because they've worked to link those two together, we didn't have that problem. We had one-stop shop that we could go to, and they owned that process end to end. When we were looking at Checkout.com, one of the features that stood out to us was the ease of integration, coming from a world where we had very esoteric APIs to a world where we had nice, clean software development kits provided. It was transformational to us and allowed us to integrate the solution really quickly, and that was one of the big factors in making a switch as well.
The reason we went with Checkout generally came down to three areas. Commercially, it worked best, which obviously suited me and the finance team. The customer service that we were able to expect was far superior to what we'd had before, and also the fact that we felt that Checkout culturally fitted with us in terms of not only their growth strategy, but just the general culture that we saw when we spoke to them. The improvements that we've seen since working with Checkout.com, from my perspective, have generally been, obviously commercially, we've been able to reallocate those funds into improving our clients' products, but also we've been able to get a better understanding of what our members are doing in their behavioural types through improved data availability, and that's been hugely important to us.
We take payments in 3 different territories, and having a single place where we can go and see all of that, a single dashboard, giving us the visibility on each transaction is really beneficial to us. Since working with Checkout.com, we've seen a better end user experience. We've encountered lower authorization error rates. We've encountered better response times, and those two combined have led to a better customer journey for us and reduced support calls coming into our organization.
Whatever path we're going to take over the next few years, we have a clear idea, but things change, and in a high growth environment, that's to be expected. Knowing that Checkout's there to support from a customer service and a product perspective is really reassuring.
We've worked with Checkout.com for about a year now, and we'd be very keen to recommend them to others, and we're incredibly happy with the service we've received.